Hi, everybody. It's Mike
And Mary.
with Business as Usual.
Asterix.
Yeah, what does that mean, asterisk?
There's something else you better talk about here before you think it's business as usual.
Exactly. Today's day 17 of social distancing, and it's also April Fool's Day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but we're not fooling today because today's subject is so important to those of you who want to keep working and keep earning. Because you know what's happening out there? People are still buying houses.
They are.
They really are.
They are selling houses too.
And you know what else is happening?
What's that?
Lots of people are on the internet looking at houses because it's fun.
Yeah, and they got nothing else to do because they're not working.
Exactly.
Well, some of them aren't. You are, though, right? We are. You are. Come on, man. Let's get this country moving economically. It's counting on us. So today's topic is how we need to adjust what we're doing so that we can have those buyers buying houses from us.
What happens typically, though, when somebody goes and looks on the internet? They hook up with a real estate agent who shows them one house, and then they don't see him again till they find some other house with some other agent.
Yeah. You know, a couple of weeks back, if you've been watching these, you've heard us talk about this. We had a student who had been working with a buyer, and the buyer said these words to her. He said, I've worked with 3-4 other agents, and none of them offered to sit down and explain the home buying process to me. And I said to you that day, what a tragedy. That breaks my heart. Those poor buyers out there that need help and no one's willing to explain the process except us Wickman students, right?
Yeah. Has anyone explained the home buying process to you? What a great close. But let's take it to the next step. How do we then capture them and get them to work with us, even though we're working virtually?
And I think we've got the answer for you today. It's a tool you learned at, session 6 or 7, because we've moved it around a little bit a few times, and it's called the Home Buying Help Kit. Now, the day that you were in class, your trainer may have kind of glossed over that because that was a pre-COVID-19 era.
Right.
And, that's the way it is with a lot of Floyd's tools. They're timeless, but you don't need all of them right at this moment. So different tools kind of come to the forefront based on what's going on in the economy and in the marketplace. And this one's time has arrived.
What does Floyd call hot buttons? He calls them door openers, right? How do you get people to open their door to you? Well, their door virtually now.
Right, because you have to stay 6 feet away. And we're talking about buyers. If you've been Wickmanized, come into the office. CITO. Well, that O has certainly changed in its definition.
Yeah, now it stands for my online office.
Right.
That's where we're going to meet. And the way you get them to open the door is offer what he calls a fair trade. In other words, we've said, has anyone explained to you the home buying process, walked you through it? Of course, they're going to say no, because they haven't run into a Wickman-trained agent yet. And then you've got to show them something by sending it to them that explains these are all the services we provide to a buyer. That's how you get them to work with you. And that's the Home Buying Help Kit.
And that is your competitive edge. Because what you got to know is no one else is doing that.
Now, the first thing on your cover letter, now you decide how it is you want to do each of these, but the first thing on the cover letter is your pre-qualification services.
Oh, that's so easy because you already have a relationship with someone you trust that's in the mortgage business, someone who knows that if they say they're going to get approved, they're good at getting them approved. So what you want to do is direct that buyer to communicate and be pre-qualified before they go falling in love with the house, only to find out they can't get it.
And
remember that fear of loss stuff?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah. And then they start working with you with the right attitude.
Right.
Coming into the office to be pre-qualified, select, and look.
But remember, coming into the office, again, it's the online office. So you do exactly the same process as you used to do, sitting down face to face in a building, whether it was Starbucks or whatever. But now they're in their building, you're in your building. Everyone is safe from this crazy virus thing, but the process remains the same. What's the second thing?
That's your needs and wants questionnaire.
Oh, yeah.
People love shopping, but frequently when couples work, they haven't even talked to each other about what they want, what they need, what requirements are, what are absolutes, and what are would like to haves.
That's why it's called needs and wants.
Exactly.
Because wants are what you wish you could have. Needs are what you're not going to negotiate on. And if there's two people that are the purchasing unit, then they can differ
Greatly.
a lot.
Yeah.
Greatly. That's what
opposites attract. You may have noticed that. Anyway, returning to our musical.
Yes.
There's the buy-sell analysis. That's if they have a home to sell. The real estate timing analysis. A list of properties.
Oh, wait. Timing analysis.
Timing.
Just came up today in a session I was teaching online. And one of my students was saying how powerful that tool is because people have no idea how long it takes from start to finish, from starting to look to finding one, from finding one to actually closing on a property. And that is changing now, depending on if your government offices are even open. So make sure that that timing analysis is a tool you're using to help that buyer anticipate the length of the process.
Yeah, without doubt, inspections and appraisals and gathering of documents is all going to be extended time periods. So you got to clue them in as to what the time factors are going to be.
And it may be extended time periods after this is over with because there'll be a bottleneck.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So get rocking now, everyone.
Then there's the ancillary services that you provide and that you can refer them to, because lots of people, when they buy houses, buy other things. You want to have that part of your vendor network. And the last thing on your cover sheet here, the Home Buyer Help Kit, is sample forms. Make sure they have the word sample on them, because we don't practice law. But boy, no one else has shown them. These are all the forms you're going to need to purchase a home and close on a home. Wow, that's what's going to set you apart.
So the Home Buying Help Kit is a cover letter. The items within it are the package that accompanies the cover letter, or could be sent as a separate email or text. And this is going to land you that sit-down virtual buyer appointment so you can secure that buyer to yourself.
Go back to your program and review that Home Buying Help Kit. We're here for you if you need us. And by the way, if you like these videos, please tag your friends, would you? Appreciate it.